Well, the throughput was getting substantially less. It was getting more finicky, like to stall in terms of flow easier. And I think this is our problem here, is these are worn pretty badly. Even with the hard facing, it's just hard to build it up as far each time. And you can see how far away from the housing it is now. I mean, look at these gaps. So, just not doing what it did originally. Now, I wanted to try a bigger mill, so I got a plan. I'm going to take strips like this and build this housing out and turn it from a 4-inch mill to a 6-inch mill, even though it still has just a 4-inch opening. And then I have to build a new rotor, of course. But I'm going to put these in it. And the advantage of these, aside from the fact that they're wide for the new housing, is that these pieces here are replaceable. So as things wear, you simply unbolt, flop them around, and once they're all worn out, you just throw them away and put new ones on. If you're using computer-controlled plasma cutter, you can cut those out of hard plate real easy and real cheaply in quantity. And those nuts are sacrificial. They're friction nuts, all metal friction nuts, but they are going to get worn, and so you're probably going to have to just replace those when you're replacing the plates. I don't know if every time you flip them you're going to have to replace them or not. You may have to put a pipe wrench on them to hold them while you use a ratchet on the other side. I don't know. Worst case scenario, you could always just cut the bolt off and replace the bolt and nut. The complete set of bolts and nuts for this whole new rotor is only going to be, well, it was $19. So, not bad at all. So here's the new version. I've extended it 2 inches here. So now it's a 6-inch chamber instead of 4. It has a bigger rotor. It's a real tight clearance there. But these are replaceable wear plates. And this and this side, to keep it balanced, have had some hard facing, whereas these have not. So, we can examine the wear rates. I also have more liner plates here, and especially this one right here, because this plate here was showing a lot of wear. And you can even feel it here with your hand. You can feel that. There's a gouge right in there. So we'll see if that will help with that also. We'll see what happens. These bars here are primarily to protect the heads of the bolts from abrasion, so you can get the bolts out. These right here, heating it up pretty well. And here is after a total of 200 pounds, well 100 kilos of running in 40 minutes. And there's some dead bedding. Interestingly, it's on the side that doesn't have the larger rocks. I presume the larger rocks tend to smash and beat things away. Wear rate on mild steel is quite reasonable in terms of, I'd say, you could probably do 2 or 3 times that before you even get to the point where you want to swap the plate around. So that's 500, 800 pounds with just mild steel. With hard facing, It's doing better than that. Not surprising. Nothing else is showing anywhere, which it shouldn't. Those nuts don't look too bad at all. A little bit of wear, but they're designed to be just replaced when you need to. I don't see any problems. I'm seeing about, well, if you had 1/2-inch thick wear plates out of hardened steel, probably run about 2 hours before swapping them around. So one set of wear plates would last roughly an 8-hour shift, and that's not too bad. I would guess that a set of wear plates would run, I don't know, let's say $50. And so at $50 for 300 pounds per hour times 8 hours, a little over a ton. So you're looking at about $50 a ton in wear parts. Now if you made them yourself, it'd be cheaper than that. I mean, I would think that 1/2-inch thick AR plate, plasma cut. If you got the plasma cutter, if you got a computer controlled plasma cutter, maybe a square foot of material there, so a few bucks. Alrighty, looks pretty good. The production 300 pounds an hour. It did not try and stall out on me. That was one thing. It lugged down, but it did not stall out. And I don't see any sign of cracking anywhere. So I'm pretty happy. Looks like it's going to work out pretty well. So happy prospecting and keep it safe out there.